You may try to mutilate the constitution the way you want, but just know as the election approaches, your days are numbered. This is a little message to our lovely members of parliament, as experts claim that the latest move to try and mutilate the Elections Act to try and create a soft landing for presidential candidates is against the constitution and against the will of the Kenyan people.
It's not constitutional at all. As a person who was an insider in the constitution making process, I remember very well that Kenyans wanted leaders to be able to make a choice. That if you are going for presidency, stick to the presidency. If you are going, that's the concept of president with a running mate.
Former chair of the Committee of Experts, Ekuru Aokot, states that the Attorney General should advise government and parliament accordingly and publish a legal opinion and an advisory opinion to the public to state that what the National Assembly is proposing to do is unconstitutional.
My fear, though, is that even if the Attorney General may do that, knowing very well the nature and character of our leaders, especially our political leadership, they may just rubbish it. So they don't really have a conscience. And I'm thinking it's so disgusting, it's so immoral. I mean, it is the whole spirit of Chapter 6 of the Constitution.
Aukot says that these proposals by a section of members of parliament give a clear reason to Kenyans to send all members of parliament seeking these amendments packing.
I think Kenyans should do is to warn politicians, tell them, you know what, do what you're doing, but we meet at the polls. And I think it's about time that Kenyans should begin a discourse around alternative leadership.
Aukot states that at the end of the day, the power belongs to the Kenyan people under Article 1 of the Constitution, which gives them power to exercise their powers directly or through representatives. But in this case, the representatives seem to have failed them. Kenyans have been advised not to sit pretty and watch the constitutional order of their country mutilated by politicians in typical fashion, just like it was alluded by George Orwell in his famous book, The Animal Farm. For News at 8, I'm Shem Oluchiri.